Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul Sillers. Today we're going to be looking at what's in this box. This is the D-Link DWM 312. This is a dual SIM 4G 3G router. Get a lot of customers asking us about the best ways to add 4G or 3G failover to their setups. Many people want to use a USB dongle plugged into their firewall or their router. You've got to remember these devices are designed to be plugged into your laptop, removed, reset, and often they get to a situation where they do hang. And obviously, if you've got a firewall that you're relying on the 4G for failover, not being able to go in and keep unplugging and resetting the dongle can mean that it's not active at the point that you come to require. So we recommend for customers, most of the firewalls that we sell, again, most of the routers that we sell have got multiple ports on them, and those ports can be defined as a WAN port. So you may have your one already out to your ISP or your fiber provider. You set up a second WAN out to something like this that's got an Ethernet port and allow it to do the dedicated 3G or 4G connection, and then you load balance or round robin or failover, active passive, those connections. So let's have a look in here. It's a tiny little unit. So we're just going to open up. Probably not a lot to see initially in the box. You've got all your get started and warranty documents. Just open up the rest of in there and move it out of the way. This is the unit itself. So this is slightly more ruggedized. It's solid metal. This is maybe meant to be put on the side of a rack, meant to be outside, well not outside physically, but outside the rack space on a wall wherever it works. For you, so it is designed to be wall mounted and everything else. So you've obviously got your two antenna connections on the top here. On the bottom we have our Ethernet and our power. Now on the front panel here, I'm just going to get a small screwdriver and lift this plate off, but it does have a secure blanking plate on here. So this is a dual SIM unit, so obviously you can put two different network providers in here to give you an additional layer of failover between those two providers. Maybe even you could just use this as your single connection. So you'll see under here I've already got it loaded with one SIM, that happens to be a Vodafone SIM in there, and you can put the second SIM in. The unit itself's got a web browser interface, supports VPNs and a few other options along with that. You've got your antennas here. We quickly remove them from the packing for you. It's a really good priced unit. Fits the bill. It's not a consumer grade unit where you've got lots of extra antennas because it's trying to provide Wi-Fi as well and being a hotspot. This is purely to provide you a wireless gateway, a 4G, 3G wireless to Ethernet connection. So you've got your paddles there on the top. Comes with around about 1 meter of Ethernet cable, but obviously this is going to need to be in a good enough place to get a decent signal. So your cable might need to be a little bit longer. And it comes, oh dear, I'm going to drop that on the floor, smooth that out of the way. It also comes with a power pack. This is for our region, which is Australia, and normal 12 volt in that you'll see there in the bottom. So fantastic little unit, great price, ruggedized. So I would use this on the outside of a rack, mounted to a wall somewhere where I can get some good signal, and then plug that into the secondary WAN interface of a router or of a firewall, and that's going to give me my best failover that I can achieve. So hopefully that's been useful. That is the D-Link DWM. Just going to check that I've got a DWM 312. My name is Paul Sillers, and this is Out the Box.